prioritizing culture, guys that want to play the right way. And in Knipple and McNeely, they added shooting and grit. And for a team that's trying to up its toughness and tenacity, they seem like just what the doctor ordered. So this Hornets organization is very happy about their additions.
Going to be a very interesting team to watch.
Definitely. LaMelo Ball has a lot of upside. What can he do with some guys that are going to bring some culture to this team?
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Edwards out there with MP. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ball outside. From outside the arc. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Sham, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, BA, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. And when you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's through TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms, continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Yeah, you know, most teams have games where they wish they could get a mulligan or take it back. Well, last year, their one loss in this series was one I know they wanted back.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Ball passes to Bridges. The kick out to Ball. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Minnesota in the lead. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all.
Okay, I'm still moving.
Lee wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memory. Actually erase it from the hard drive.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes you a little while to work the knocks out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now.
So for Minnesota right now, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's MP in at the point.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Here's MP. Bounces high off the rim and drops. MP's got 14 points for the game.
MP showing you the ability to stop on the dime for that pull-up J.
The 3, Sexton. Rebound Minnesota. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And Shams, thanks for dropping in, man. It is always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, we've got to do this again soon. I've got news coming up on the other line here. Hold on, we'll definitely do this again.
We know he's always got news.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
Nas Reed's checked in for Julius Randle.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Again, the miss by the Hornets. Minnesota leading by 13. They get it back. Second chance effort. Reed, good. 11 points in the game.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And here's MP from outside. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Sexton, the open look. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Sexton's got 9 points now in the quarter. Can't hit that time. And so it's Minnesota in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be back in a moment.
Get ready for the fan at courtside. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the time.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Charlotte Hornets. As a team, how do you stay focused when you're up like this?
Well, maybe you start making dinner plans, decide where to go on your next.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Charlotte Hornets. Thanks for tuning in.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. So that's who Charles Lee starts in the second half. And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can, B.A., a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket, all of that stuff is part of the geometry of the game.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean,
They've got no answers for him right now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you guys.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a 2-time champion as an assistant, Clark.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
Ball against MP. Shot to stop the run. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
The D is fully aware of Ball's threat to score. He took advantage of their anxiousness that time.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
MP shot is good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The three from Ball. Charlotte again missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Charlotte again missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
44.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Yeah.
I got subbed out because of that. Wow.
So for Minnesota right now, they've got Miller. MP is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Nas Reed, and it's Clark in at the three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Back to Ball. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP, the pass to Miller, and stolen by Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball looks over the floor. Three-pointer, no good.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Down low, Knipple, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Knipple doesn't lack the attacking mindset. He'll get to the 10 if the space is there.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Knipple. Bridges outside. Here's Ball. Beyond the arc. Clark grabs the board.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And Ball gets it to go.
Here we go.
Ball using his size that time to make things happen on the offensive boards.
From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Get him.
To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Now it's a 4-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
A great win for you guys tonight, MP, and you broke the half-century mark. Does scoring 50 feel different than scoring 30 or 40?
Yeah, of course, man. Of course it does. I think watching someone hit 50, it feels different than watching someone hit 30, right? Of course. So it's the same for me when I'm out there doing it. There's an electricity in the air, and it's a special thing for me and the team.
I think we're all feeling it, MP.
Appreciate that.
All right. Brian, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you later.
How do I leave? I want to go back to the city. First day. Oh, there we go.
I made about 50K from a show, trying to show the ropes before they. I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, I get it. Only good for saving face.